Hello guys. Okay, I think everything's working. Everything's slowly connecting, slowly but surely. I apologize guys, still having some technical difficulties, some changes happened. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Um so now I can properly say welcome. I am starting to now have even more issues than before. Oh, jeez. Goodness. Okay, so I will say welcome to Youth Connect. I will say for Jeff, I might need you to refresh your page because it seems like it's bugging out for me. Like it's not showing up. I apologize in advance, but yes, that is what is happening. I apologize, guys. This internet stuff is so weird and unpredictable. Okay, and now I'm losing everybody. Okay, so getting some small adjustments now. Okay, now we're slowly getting back into it. Give it a second. There's Kevin. We got Kevin. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. So if you guys know, actually never actually explained this. So originally, I was actually I had this originally designed for everybody, and I'm slowly getting into working out the kinks of like some internet issues and things like that and the coding aspect, but I'm going to try to get Jeffrey in. I apologize that it's not. There's some connection issues. Anyways, I'm gonna let Jeffrey kind of sort things out, and I'm gonna say welcome to Youth Connect. It's gonna be an awesome episode. We have a lot of awesome stuff to share with you today. Good story news, cooking knowledge, live music, good story news, and lots more that we are going to share with you. So at the moment, I'm going to keep it rolling, and starting off, I'm going to be bringing you some gaming news as everybody starts to get their stuff in order. Okay, so sorry guys, the whole time I'm muted. This is what I'm talking about. These Wi-Fi issues are a pain in the butt to deal with because there's just so much going on. Oh my goodness. I promise you guys the next episode we are going to have something very exciting, but let's quickly go over what I was quickly talking about. There is a game that is going to be releasing and technically is out called Big Walk, made by the creators House. It is a game that is not a game with an objective or trying to finish something. It's actually more focused on a more fun, innovative way of kind of exploration. It's sort of like that game where you're like, oh, I'm going to go check out this area with a bunch of little secrets here and there. It's very exciting. And I honestly love House. If you guys don't know, Untitled Goose Game was a very popular game during the time, and everybody loved it. So seeing that they made another game, again, I should mention this, Big Walk is a 12-player cooperative game with no objective but to explore. It sounds like a lot of fun. I don't actually have a lot of things on this. I haven't played it for myself, but when I do, I will definitely give you guys some more info, because honestly, if you guys know, with Untitled Goose Game, Big Walk is going to probably be that same weird, goofy kind of gameplay that I know that I absolutely adore. I am going to keep it moving though, and as I am going to keep it moving, I'm going to be moving it to Kevin with some all-important sports news and, of course, the interesting fact that's going to be shared.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Youth Connect News. I'm your host, Kevin Ruja, and here's what's making news today.
Kevin, you might be muted. Just want to put that out real quick.
Oh, I'm not muted. Oh, okay. Sorry for technical difficulties. Hello again. Welcome to Youth Connect News. I'm your host, Kevin Aruja, and here's what's making news today. Toronto's Yorkville Murals Festival ending after 7 years amid funding instability from city. The Beaver sculptures that welcome FIFA fans in Toronto up for auction. The Raptors 9-5 to hold open tryouts in Toronto. And FIFA petition calls out Gianni Infantino for a resignation. A popular summer festival in downtown Toronto is called Yorkville Murals, which will happen for the last time this weekend. The festival will take place on 22nd of August from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. and August 23rd from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. It is free to attend and everyone is welcome. The festival has been running for 7 years. Last year, more than 70,000 people attended, making it one of the festival's most successful years. And however, organizers said they have decided to end the festival because funding from the city of Toronto has not been consistent. The festival founder, Alan Genev, said he was very disappointed. He believes the festival has been successful, that the city should continue supporting it financially. The organizers said private partners have provided their support, but they also have talked with the city's economic development and cultural departments about funding. The city of Toronto said it has actually increased its funding for festivals. Funding grew from its over $2 million in 2022 to $4.1 million in 2026. The number of festivals receiving funding also increased from 36 to 137 during that time. For 2026, the city gave $2.7 million to 78 festivals through one funding program and another $1.35 million to 59 festivals through a program designed to help stabilize special events. So while the city said it is spending more money on festivals overall, Yorkville Murals organizers said they did not receive enough consistent funding to keep their festival going. The hand-painted beaver statues showing different countries from the FIFA World Cup were displayed around Toronto's Old Town area. Now the statues are being sold in an online auction. The Old Town Toronto Business Improvement Area (BIA) started the auction on Friday. People can bid on 50 beaver statues until August 24th. The money raised will be shared equally between two charities, Toronto's First Post Office and Kidsports Ontario. There were 52 beaver statues in total. 48 represented countries in the World Cup, 2 welcome visitors from around the world, 1 celebrate the Old Town neighborhood, another Canadian-themed beaver was added later. The Canadian beaver, decorated with maple leaves and fall colors, there has received the highest bid so far, 2,100 as of Monday afternoon. The beavers representing Canada and Old Town Toronto are not currently being auctioned. More than 13,000 people also took part in the Great Beaver Quest, a scavenger hunt that ran from May 25th to August 16th. The Toronto Raptors 905 are giving basketball players a chance to try out for the team next month. The open tryout will take place on September 12th at the OVO Athletic Center in 2 sessions. Players will do basketball drills, show their individual skills, and play scrimmage games. Raptors 905 coaches and staff will watch and evaluate them. If selected, a player could be invited to the team's training camp in October. Anyone who meets the NBA's eligibility rules can rule it out. To participate, players must register online and fill out the required medical release and eligibility forms. There are also 60 spots per season, so the team recommends registering early. The tryout costs $275 plus tax. The Raptors 905 are the Toronto Raptors G League team. Their season starts in early November. Last season, they finished fourth in the Eastern Conference, but did not make past the playoffs. And now to the sports news. A group of soccer fan organizations from around the world has started a petition to asking Gianni Infantino to step down as FIFA president. The petition, called #InfantinoOut, also asks FIFA to be changed so that similar problems do not happen again. The fans are angry about Infantino's plan to create a private business that could have sold future World Cup profits to investors. He dropped the plan after facing strong criticism. The group supporting the petition, including Football Supporters Europe, Football Supporters Africa, the Independent Supporters Council in North America, and about 40 other national fan groups. Infantino has refused to resign, even though UEFA has said it no longer trusts him. Leaders from CONCACAF and the Asian Football Confederation have also criticized him. The fans have also been unhappy with some of the past ideas, including supporting the European Super League and trying to have the World Cup every 2 years. And in today's weather forecast, we have mainly sunny this afternoon. The temperature is now 24 degrees. And tomorrow we will have a risk of thunderstorm, and the temperature will be 26 degrees. And now moving forward for the interesting fact of today, we're going to talk about Team Raptors 905. Yup, the Raptors 905 are a Canadian professional basketball team in the NBA G League based in Mississauga and are affiliated with the Toronto Raptors. Raptors 905 began playing in the 2015 no. Raptors 905 began play in 2015 and 16 season and played their home games at Mississauga Sports and Entertainment Center, replacing the center's former basketball tenant. The Mississauga Power of the National Basketball League of Canada, the team regularly plays approximately 2 to 4 home games at Scotiabank Arena, the home of their parent club, the Toronto Raptors. And their number, 905, refers to the local area code of the suburban Greater Toronto Area and is a common shorthand referring to the suburbs surrounding Toronto. And I've got 6 interesting facts about Team Raptors 905. The first interesting fact is first international title. They won their first NBA G League championship in 2017 under head coach Jerry Stackhouse. The second fact is new facilities. Yup, opened a state-of-the-art practice facility in Mississauga shared with the local community. The third fact is development success. Yeah, acted as a launchpad for numerous NBA call-ups, two-way players, and global talent development. practice facility. They train it for a dedicated practice family in Mississauga. With that, we come to the end of my segment. Tune in for next week's news, weather, and your favorite topic, interesting fact. This is Kevin Aruja. Let's back to you, Aiden.
All right. So, thank you so much, Kevin. You know, we are now finally grouped up together. Whew! Talk about an exciting episode. Uh, it's always very interesting when you're working with technology, but we are all here. And I hope that you guys are keeping it rolling because, keep it on. I'm still here and I need you guys to focus with me because we are going to keep it rolling. Switch the microphone. Oh, wait, did I fix it? Okay, I fixed the microphone as well. Phew. Okay, so now you guys can hear me. I fixed everything. Okay, so time to bring you your second news. And you guys remember what news that is. It's very important that you do. It's time for some good story news. I chose two that are very, very important. And I think I might choose the first one. If we have enough time, we might move to the second one. But I know that we are a little bit off schedule, so I might just stick to just one. So I want to talk about quickly a sister-owned pizza institution in Minnesota recently closed after fire damage had severely damaged their place. In the early mornings of August the 11th, firefighters responded to a call as smoke poured from the roof of Jacquino's Pizza on the corner of Chicago Avenue and 36th in South Minneapolis. Now, crews found an active fire burning beneath the roof membrane and had to open multiple sections of the roof to put it out. And the restaurant was closed and empty at the time, so the damage was luckily limited to just pocketbooks and bank accounts, which is still pretty bad. And unfortunately, the shop had closed, but a local hospitality entrepreneur named Bob Tinsley organized a GoFundMe to support Amy and her sister Patty, as well as the whole staff whose jobs are on ice was Jacquino's is rebuilt. Now, I really want to share with you guys because, to be honest with you, when a whole building burns down, that's a lot of money. You have to repair the walls, the insulation, the roof, every single part. And the community had been very helpful and have contributed $21,000 from 291 donations. And I am absolutely amazed by this. People are saying that they are trying their hardest. GoFundMe contributions will go to paying the cooks, wait staff, and bartenders, but interested parties can also support Jacquino's by buying their brand pasta sauce and frozen pizzas available at local grocery stores and co-ops. It's amazing to see this, that Jacquino's is able to continue their thing. Actually, Jacquino's hasn't only suffered one thing. It actually was a local business that survived the Great Recession, also known as COVID-19. And but not only that, guys. Actually, sorry, my news is a bit outdated. They survived the Great Recession, COVID-19, and the rioting following the murder of George Floyd, which actually occurred just 2 blocks away. So they were quite literally in the center point. So they have survived 4 different events. I will say I am very surprised that they have survived this long. That is a very exciting history, especially through all of those very traumatic events. I am very hopeful that they are able to survive. And you know what? With a little help, the community says that local construction workers are also willing to help rebuild it using their own materials. So I am very, very glad that the world is healing, guys. The world is healing slowly but surely. We're seeing these people doing amazing things. And you know what? That's very, very important, at least for me. I think it's very important. I hope it's important to you. Now, I got to keep it chop, 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 because next up is going to be Logan, and Logan's going to be sharing with us, of course, some cooking knowledge that he has gathered for us today. Now, hold on.
Hello, Youth Connect. I am Logan, and for this week on Culinary News, I only have two stories, but there are some pretty big ones, so let's go over it. A controversial restaurant is reopening under new management, and a young Ontarian is fighting local food insecurity through gardening. Starting off with our first story, the Copenhagen restaurant Noma is set to reopen next week for the first time after the restaurant was initially forced to shut down following scathing allegations of physical and mental abuse leveled towards former head chef Rene Redzepi. Now, a few months ago, I actually covered this controversy here on Youth Connect while it was still fresh. But to catch everyone up on what happened, ex-head chef Redzepi was accused by dozens of former employees of being excessively physically and mentally abusive towards them. Actions included, but are not limited to, striking cooks or jabbing them with sharp instruments for making minor mistakes, striking a waitress for lowering the volume of the restaurant's ambient music at a customer's request nonetheless, and threats of ruining the reputations of its employees or blacklisting them from the industry if they go against it. Employees have likened working at that restaurant to going to war. When confronted with these allegations, Redzepi downplayed the severity of the more extreme ones, but nonetheless acknowledged that he is too strict with his management and so stepped down from his position as head chef a few months ago. Now, the restaurant is set to reopen under the management of new head chef Pablo Soto. Hopefully, this restaurant can put its dark paths to rest at last. Going on to my second news story, Maya McDonald, a 13-year-old girl living in southwest Ontario, has started an initiative to fight local food insecurity through gardening. Grow to Give is the name of her initiative, and the goal of it is to encourage Ontario households to grow their own produce, to donate any extra crops they have to food banks and other food insecurity programs. Maya first came up with the idea for her initiative in school when she noticed that on some days her classmates would sit at the lunch table during lunchtime and have nothing to eat. That was when Maya first learned the lesson that being well off yourself does not mean that everyone else is, and that lesson left a deep impression on her. Maya actually started the initiative by launching a website all before even telling her parents, but when they eventually learned what she was doing, they were very surprised but supportive ever since. Maya's household has a small raised planter garden where the family grows green onions, herbs, carrots, and strawberries, only taking what they can eat and donating the rest to local food banks. Despite such a small setup, Maya has the goal of donating over 100 pounds of produce by 2035 through just her planters alone, and hopes that through her initiative, many more Ontarians with household gardens will be able to do the same. Anyways, that just about does it for all the news stories that I have for this week. Thank you all for listening, and back to you, Aiden.
Okay, so, you know, Logan, what's really important that I want to share with you right now is, we ourselves have a community garden. So when I heard you talking about this community garden, and let me just say real quick, 100 pounds of produce, that's a lot of produce, guys. Like 100 pounds is quite heavy. So I'm very surprised that they could make that much. And with our community garden, community is everything. That's how a community garden is run. After all, we call it a community garden, not a solo garden. If you want to have a solo garden, there's always the backyard to do that. But what's amazing about community garden is that our one allows our community to come together, to harvest together, to plant seeds together, to plant seedlings together, to eat together, to taste together. And it's always amazing to me to see the fact of, bringing community together, hand in hand coordination, as they say. It really does bring a tear to my cheek because honestly, it's really beautiful, guys. It's honestly super beautiful. So I was going to have community news, but I actually think that we don't have enough time to do it. I unfortunately am going to keep it rolling so that we can keep on track. I am very grateful that you guys are so supportive. I'm seeing that our co-pilots are being very supportive. I really appreciate that. And you know what? To keep the ball rolling, next up we are going to be having Jeffrey with some live music.
Hi, everybody. I'm here. Hope you're ready. I'm ready to bring some music to you. I'm Jeffrey, and I'm going to be playing Cookie, I Love You, one of my original songs. Here we go. Just gotta say when you look in the eyes, special. I wanna love you, smell you, feel you in my love. Love you, guilty, I feel it. How my heart and you. I want to feel my impression too. That is all the five steps. Love you, makes it seven. Love is real. It definitely pays. I love you. Cookie, you're so true. Cookie, you multiply my feelings for you. Your purple bites get my blood dumping. Soft something gets my hips bumping. My tongue remembers your sweet taste. My brain screams, it's a race. I've got to feel my face. Baby, don't you want to feel my session 3, 4, 21, 5, 6, love like this, 7, 8, love is real, never change. Oh, oh, oh. Your purple bites get my blood thumping. Soft center gets my hips bumping. My tongue remembers your sweet taste. My brain screams, this is a race. I've got to feel your face. Thank you so much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the song. I'm Jeffrey, your live musician, and it's back to Aiden. Bye, everybody.
Man, Jeff, that was flippin' fantastic. You know, I love Cookie and I love cookies. That's why we wrote Cookie, I Love You. Now, cookies can be interpreted in many different ways. And you know what? I don't know about you guys. Do you interpret it in the literal sense of cookies, or do you interpret it in the sense of more something bigger, deeper?
First one is better.
Just literal? Makes sense. Makes
Yep.
sense. Jeff, what about you? Would you say cookie as in a loved one, or cookie as in like literal cookies?
Literally.
Literal cookies. Yeah, I agree. Logan, I'm assuming you're the exact same.
I think so.
Okay. Okay, guys. So, unfortunately, this does bring us to the end of our very hectic Youth Connect. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And don't forget to click the notification bell.
You know, other than that, guys, I really hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for staying with me and dealing with all the crazy shenanigans. And we will see you all next time. Goodbye for now, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.